Hello, my name is the Legend Tuba Guy. You're watching Tuba Makes. Today we want to talk about something that makes me very angry, misinformation online. And what a better place to find misinformation online than the YouTube comments. Today we're talking specifically about the Elegoo Centauri Carbon and a little bit of information that I guess no one knows about. You can use the Centauri Carbon with Orca Slicer right now. You can download Orca Slicer 2.3 pre-release today, the release candidate. You can go download it today and use it with a Centauri Carbon. Not only are there profiles provided by Elegoo in Orca Slicer, but you can also send and start print jobs from right within Orca Slicer. I'm going to show you all of that right now. So right here, we're looking at the GitHub for Orca Slicer, and here you can see that an Elegoo engineer added the Centauri Carbon profile and the Elegoo link connection. And yeah, this is where it was added. Soft Fever, one of the main owner of Orca Slicer, provided some feedback. The Elegoo engineer changed it, and it got added. It's in Orca right now, provided by Elegoo. Okay, I've seen some people be like, oh, we shouldn't have companies wait for the community to do it. Okay, they didn't. It's an engineer. An Elegoo engineer did this. I just want to be very clear. An Elegoo engineer submitted this pull request. Orca Slicer reviewed it, which is how open source works, and it got merged in. Fantastic. Also, you can see this happened 3 weeks ago. I think that this is where the misinformation comes from. I think what has happened is reviewers did not have access to this. They were told to use Elegoo Slicer, which is a reskin version of Orca. So they did not know that this was probably coming. So I think we can tell Elegoo, we can provide some feedback that, hey, maybe go ahead and do this before having your reviewers review your machines. But just to correct and clear up any misinformation around the Centauri Carbon, it works with Orca Slicer. It's there right now. It's provided by Elegoo 3 weeks ago. This was first open last February 14th, almost an entire month ago, and it was merged in. And it's in the release candidate right now, 2.3, Orca Slicer 2.3. Go download it. It works right now. So we're going to download Orca Slicer. I'm going to show you that it works right now. So here we are in the Releases tab on the Orca Slicer GitHub. I'm going to scroll on down past all the wonderful changes that have come in Orca 2.3. I'm going to get the Windows installer, wait for that to download. There it is. Launch it. Let's go. Oh, it's a virus. Well, go ahead anyways. Thank you, Oh, Jesus. Go ahead anyways, Windows. Do it to it. I agree. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck my shit up. Let's go. Oh. All right, here we go. We're in North America. It'd be fun to just say Europe, you know. Okay, Elegoo Centauri Carbon right here. They've even added the Centauri. It's not even out yet. Holy God. I'm going to go ahead and add all the nozzle sizes. Why not? Be a little risque. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Where is the, uncheck all. I use mostly Elegoo filament, so I'm going to do this, and then I will do all of those. Okay, cool. Hell yeah. All right, now we're going to connect to our Elegoo Centauri Carbon. I have 2 of them, so I already know the IP address that I'm going to use. Let me see if I can zoom you in here. Nope. Okay, well, I'll zoom in post. So anyways, we go to the connection. Okay, so here it is, Centauri Carbon. I'm going to go down to Elegoo link. There it is. Holy shit. Okay, 192.168.1.126 test. It works correctly. Perfect. Click OK. I don't know anything else about it, so click OK. Let's see what happens. Holy. Did that work? Now here is the magic, okay? So if I go to the device tab, whoa! It looks just like the web page if you open the IP address for the printer. Perfect. Awesome. This is the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and we'll get back to here in a moment. But look, you can review the status. You can review my print jobs. I printed a bunch of Buddhas, some Gridfinity stuff. Fantastic. The other thing you can do is way down here, we can actually view the camera feed. Whoa, it sucks because the lighting sucks. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's a $300 machine. Who cares? I can turn on the light. It doesn't change anything. It still sucks. Yeah, whatever. It's fine though. It's $300 machine. I don't care, but it works. It's right here. Elegoo made this. No, the community did not have to make this. They submitted it to Orca Slicer, and it's here now. It's in Orca 2.3. You just watch me install it. So this mindset, I don't know why Elegoo gets so much hate all the time. It's actually infuriating. They've put out a $300 product, and people are finding ways to, pardon my language, but bitch and moan about things that aren't even real. They're like, oh my God, they reskinned Orca. Can you believe it? It's like, okay, what do you care? Do you want to use Orca? You can. Fantastic. Why are you still complaining? Stop complaining. Elegoo themselves made these profiles, made it connect to the device. You can send it a print job and start a print job. So I'm going to show you that right now. Ready? I'm just going to let's make a shape, a handy model, an Orca cube. Wow, looks great. Love it. What are we running? We are running. Oh my God! It added all of these, even though I told it not to. Oh Jesus. Not PetG Pro. Not PetG Pro. No. Sorry. Elegoo PLA. Cool. And we are running a 0.4 nozzle. I'll have to enter my IP address again because I can't do different nozzles per machine for some reason. I don't know, man. I don't make this. I'm just telling you how it works, okay? I don't know anything about it other than I know how to make it work, and I'm tired of people saying it doesn't. Slice the plate. Let's go. All right, there it is. And we're going to click print. Are you ready for this? We're going to upload and print. And we're going to tell it that we want it to level the bed because my printer has not been used in a long time, so I want it to go ahead and level the bed. We're using the textured build plate side, and I'm going to hit upload. Just like that, it's sent to the machine over my local network, no cloud, okay? Over my local network, and it's complete. Switch to the device tab, and are we going to see a status update? Let's find out. Let's find out. Status update. Please show us a status update, dear God. So all I've done here is I've gone to the IP address for the machine, my 192.168.1.126. Yours will be different. You're going to have to look at the machine once you connect it to your wireless network. But look, doesn't this look awfully familiar to that device page? I agree. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing. It's just opening inside of Orca instead of your browser. So everything that you can do here, you can do inside that device tab. Look, you can monitor the camera. You can do all the stuff. You'll notice that some people talked about the camera feed breaking inside of the Orca device tab. I think I know why that is. And so let's go ahead and add a handy model. We'll do a 3D benchy. Okay, and we're on Elegoo PLA. 0.2, 0.4 nozzle, slice, cuckoo, ka-choo, and print. Upload and print. Go. Upload. Zoom. All right, the file's there. Is it going to start the print? Let's see. Let's see. It's completed. Let's see. Does it start the print? Oh, you know what it is. You know what it is. And this is some feedback for Elegoo. If we want to be upset with Elegoo, let's be upset at Elegoo about real things. Ready? Do you know what's happening right now on the printer? On the printer, it's got this little dialog box at the end of a print that says print again or cancel. It won't do anything until you do that. So I bet you if I go click cancel in that box, I come back, I bet it works. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Turns out that's exactly what it was. As soon as I clicked cancel, it immediately started trying to print this benchy. And now it's trying to level, and I had to take a thing off the build plate. Anyways, it's a mess, but I've stopped it. Hopefully it stops. We'll see. Or it's going to try and level the bed with a bunch of stuff on it. Who cares? I don't care. But my point is that it would have started. It absolutely would have started if I had selected the cancel print job option before I tried to send something else to it. I didn't realize that I had printed something on it. Okay, that was my fault. That was not Orca's fault. Anyways, you can see here, this is the exact same page as inside the device tab, right? So if I open this up, I'm going to make this big and open the camera feed. Look, camera feed inside of the Orca device tab. It works just fine. The only place that this doesn't work that I've seen is on Mac. On Mac, this eventually breaks. I don't really know why. I have a feeling it's because it's an AV1 video feed. It only works for like 5-ish seconds or something like that, and then it breaks. But if I open it in Chrome on my Mac, or a Chrome-based browser on my Mac, I can view the video feed from the device's webpage just fine. So I have a feeling it is a problem with the, I assume that Orca has Chromium built in that it's shipping with. I don't know. But I assume that that is the issue and that's what's happening. So anyways, there you go. You can use Orca with the Centauri Carbon. Elegoo provided it. The community didn't have to. They submitted it for pull request. It was reviewed by the Orca team, merged in, and is now available in Orca Slicer 2.3, the release candidate. So you have to go to the releases page and find this, but it is here. It is following the process. They added this a month ago, okay? So Orca takes some time to have a new big version come out. It's a part of that new big version. Did it have to be a new big part of that version? No, probably not. But this is just how Orca's releases work. Elegoo didn't press something forward faster than anybody else could. I could have made a pull request and it been a part of 2.3 in the exact same amount of time. Elegoo did everything that they were supposed to do. The only thing that I think we can critique Elegoo about is they should have done it sooner so that reviewers could have used it. Again, I think that's where the misinformation comes from, is reviewers saying, hey, I had to use Elegoo Slicer. You don't have to do that anymore. Also, I wanted to point out something. Everybody'd be talking about how the machine does not wait for the bed temperature to hit its set point, whatever you set it to, right? So if you're running PLA, you probably set it to 60. If you're running ABS, ASA, you probably set it to 100, right? So the machine will not wait. It will just carry on. And that is the machine start G-code. So if we go to our prepare tab and I load up the, we turn on advanced and we look at machine G-code and we open this up, this, well, it's right here. This M140S bed temperature initial layer single. So that is the G-code command to set the bed temperature. So it's using M140S and then it would be whatever temperature it's supposed to be set to. What they should have done, and in my opinion, is set it to M190. That would tell the machine to set it and wait. And a lot of people are changing this to M190. And it's strange to me because a lot of people are changing this and they're just complaining about it. They're not doing anything. Guys, this is open source. It's Orca Slicer. This is the beauty of Orca Slicer, in my opinion, and Prusa Slicer, and I guess Bamboo Slicer. But you can just go in here and suggest changes. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm going to clone this repository down. We're going to change that machine start code for the Centauri Carbon and probably also the Centauri. And we're going to put up a pull request and see if it gets merged. Let's see if we can get that in before Orca 2.3 gets released to the masses. And so then it's fixed for everybody, right? So we don't have to wait for Elegoo to do it. We can just do it. Isn't that awesome? That's so cool. All of these printer reviewers, I'm sorry that I'm getting a little heated about it, but all these printer reviewers that are just complaining about it's like, bro, you can just go change it. It's right there. So let's change it together. Awesome. Okay, so we've got Orca Slicer cloned. I've got it open here in Visual Studio Code. You know what I'm going to do? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is it's M140 that I want to change. So I'm just going to search M140. I just want to show you that, like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and you don't need to. Let's close the Bamboo Labs. Elegoo. Let's take a look. Machine. Probably in here. Elegoo Centauri. Look at there. Elegoo Centauri. Machine start G-code. There it is. M140. M140S, bed temperature initial layer. All we're going to do is change that to M190, and I'm going to hit save. Boom. Now, I am guessing that this string, oh my God, this all being in the same line is terrible. Holy Jesus. Why do they do that? I am not an Orca developer. I don't know anything about anything. So I just want to make that very clear. I'm just messing around. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to mess around when something is open source. Interesting. Yeah, see, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just bumbling around in here until we find what we need to find. Okay, so just proving that you can do this. Anyone can do this. This is not not something that you need to be, super smart at. I'm not super smart. I'm really quite stupid, I assure you. Oh, what did I do? I don't even know, It's just... Anyways, there it is, 140. We're just going to change that to 190 and hit save. Boom. Just like that, we've saved both of these. Hopefully this is the same where it inherits from. Look at that. It is perfect. We love to see it. So now all we got to do is we got to commit, we got to push it, we got to issue a pull request, and hopefully we'll get it merged before 2.3 goes out. And just like that, I've done more than any of the printer reviewers you've watched about the Centauri Carbon. I'm joking, of course. Go watch all the reviews. That's totally fine. Find out if this machine is for you. It's only $300, which is pretty amazing. We need to probably fork it and then commit. So I'm going to figure out how to do that, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, just like that, you can see that I have forked Orca Slicer, which means that I now have a copy of the repository under my user account on GitHub. I have pushed up a branch, and it has one commit. If we go ahead and look at what is on that commit, there are 2 files that have changed, and it's just that start G code, nothing else. So we are going to go ahead and create a pull request into Orca Slicer. And we're going ahead and create pull request. Boom, just like that. Yes, we love open source. This is fantastic. This is why we don't like Bamboo. But anyways, I just want to make sure that you understand what's happened here. Elegoo submitted code to Orca a month ago to add the Centauri and the Centauri Carbon as profiles into Orca Slicer. You can send and start jobs from Orca Slicer to your Centauri and Centauri Carbon. The device tab works for the Centauri and Centauri Carbon. You can monitor the camera feed. Okay, you can view the file list from that page. You can do all of that wonderful stuff that you want to do. And now that we've talked about an issue, the M140 command, and the machine not waiting for the bed to get up to temp, now we've changed it. We've submitted a pull request to Orca that says, hey, I want to change this from M140 to M190 because it's silly that it was M140. We can do that because it's open source. Okay, so this is why this is fantastic, and we should very much so applaud Elegoo for doing this. We can criticize, and we can say, hey, you should have done this sooner so that reviewers could test this. Totally agree with that statement. But we should applaud Elegoo because on their release live stream with Uncle Jesse, they said, we are committed to open source. We're going to open source I believe they said the firmware. I don't know that we've seen that yet, but hopefully it's coming. That would be super cool. Would love to do it. Would love to see that. The comments about oh, they shouldn't skin Orca. Okay. I agree with you. I don't want to use Elegoo Slicer. I want to use Orca Slicer. I want to use Orca Slicer with all my machines because I don't want to change slicers if I don't have to. I have a lot of resin printers, so I have to change slicers anyways. But I don't want to change slicers for my FDM printers if I don't have to. And so it just being available in Orca is awesome. I love that. Thank you to Elegoo for doing that. Also, thank you to Elegoo for releasing a $300 machine. Good fucking God, do people love to bitch about a cheap machine. Holy shit. There's no other printer company, in my opinion, that gets as much heat as Elegoo does. Elegoo will release some amazing new feature like tilting VAT on the Saturn IV Ultra, and people just explode. They're like, oh my God, can you believe it? It doesn't have a heated VAT. It's a $400 machine, my guy. My $1,500, other resin printer has a heated VAT. Okay, wonderful. It's $1,500. Okay? The Saturn IV Ultra is $400. And guess what? Saturn IV Ultra 16K that does have a heated VAT because they listened to you complain about it is $500. They included that. And guess what? They added a light to it too. Elegoo has proven, in my opinion, time and time again, that they listen to feedback and they incorporate it when they can. Okay, so I think it is perfectly fine for us to criticize all of these companies. Bamboo, Prusa, Elegoo. Don't be a fanboy of any of them. Don't. criticize when they deserve the criticism. Bamboo deserves a lot of criticism. Prusa deserves a lot of criticism. Elegoo deserves some criticism, okay? But hopefully they take that and they feed that back into their products, because these are not bad products. The Centauri Carbon is the best filament printer I've ever used. This is a perfect Benchy. It's perfect. It came out of the box, I loaded filament and hit print, and it just worked. I know that you Bamboo fanboys have been saying that your printers just work. That has not been my experience with my A1. I have an A1 upstairs where the hot end is encased in plastic right now. Was that my fault? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I was told that that machine was a just print machine, and that has not been my experience. The Centauri Carbon has been a just print machine for me, and it works great. The profiles in Orca are fantastic. Other than the M140 command versus the M190 command, which hopefully we've fixed now with this pull request that we made right here in this video, it's a great machine. It's $300. What are you all complaining about? I don't understand the complaints at all. So you sitting there typing away in the YouTube comments about, oh, Elegoo should have added this to Orca. They did. It's been there. It's waiting on the Orca release process. Everything, literally everything is working as intended. This is great. I saw a comment on another video that was like, well, Elegoo should submit their profiles to the Orca team for review and inclusion into Orca. That is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. The Elegoo engineer submitted the profiles to Orca. Orca reviewed it, even gave feedback, and the Elegoo engineer took that, changed it, did what the Orca people asked him to do, and it got merged. What a fantastic open source story. So thank you to Elegoo for releasing a wonderful filament printer, by the way. A $300 enclosed Core XY filament printer that is putting out better PLA prints than I've gotten on any printer ever before. And thank you for allowing your engineers to submit to open source repositories. We should be applauding them. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, get subscribed. And if you're wondering who the hell I am, I'm the Legend Tuba guy. You've been watching Tuba Makes. You can check out our Etsy store. I print a bunch of those Gooner models everybody loves to hate. Or you can find me anywhere online. Just search the Legend Tuba guy. You'll find me. I've got music on Spotify. I've got stuff everywhere. Go ahead and search the Legend Tuba guy. You'll find it, I'm sure. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye. Go buy your $300 Centauri Carbon. You'll love it. I promise you. Okay, all right. Have a good night. Bye. So long. Bye.